year when many of us would have been planning outfits, we would have been hiring babysitters, they're always in demand, for the annual office holiday party. Restrictions, masks and physical distancing have changed our party plans, but Christmas isn't cancelled. So this morning we've invited someone who knows COVID celebrations, they don't have to be drab Zoom affairs. Let's go meet Dawn Eisenberg. She's an events planner who works with Pop Events. Dawn, welcome to our party.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here.
At 7:13 a.m. How are we doing so far, Dawn?
I'm a little bleary-eyed, but I'm gonna work through it. The music sounds fun. We're set up to have some good times here.
We are. Now, what would the holiday season normally look like for you and for your team?
Well, it would be, I feel about like this, very tired because we're very, very busy. Typically, to be honest, we'd be doing something between 40 to 80 different parties every single weekend simultaneously. So
wow.
As you can imagine, that's a lot of work and a lot of staffing, a lot of everything. And, we'd be participating in a lot of different celebrations. We are Christmas at our business. That's what we do.
Yeah, I'll bet. And I'm thinking back to in March, when all of this started, nobody could have foreseen, how this was all going to go. Somewhere in the back of your mind, there must have been that kind of, oh boy, is this going to affect Christmas? And you have had to kind of keep going back and forth ever since then. So you've had to pivot this business during this pandemic. What has the year been like? What is Christmas going to look like for you?
Well, there's been a lot of ups and downs. I got to tell you, right at the beginning, we start taking deposits for different events, right from the beginning of the year. So right as this thing started, we're usually this is the time where we're expecting business to start booming, and then we had the exact opposite happen, and we were just what are we going to do? We were just didn't even know if we'd be around this time. And then, after the dust settled, gave it a couple of weeks to get over the initial shock. And then we were like, let's do something. Our customers are going to want to do something. People still want to connect no matter what.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do. And even though maybe they didn't think they would want to, something happens in December, you kind of do want to. So you hear office holiday party in lockdown. It doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. We, of course, are giving it our own spin with our radio version. But what is your advice, Dawn, for designing, let's say, a Zoom party that's not dull?
Yes, definitely. We've all experienced the, Zoom burnout effect. So you've got to keep it fun. You've got to keep it interactive. Really important to get people up and moving. A lot of people imagine an office holiday party, just people sitting around watching a show. We do supply that, but it's not my number one recommendation. I love the interactive games, the crafts for the kids, conversations with Santa, even let's bring in some spirits. Let's get people drinking wine and whiskey and all kinds of fun stuff, making cocktails together. There's a lot of great options, and there's still a lot of fun to be had. And
are you finding people are open to that? Now that they've learned how to do Zoom, they've learned where to place their cameras and all of that. They've learned how to unmute themselves. So are they ready now to step up a little bit?
Oh, yeah, they're ready. People are, they're putting on their Christmas best. We've had ugly sweater contests. People are just getting right into it. It's fun. Yeah.
Now, you have recently, Dawn, hosted a drive-through event to meet Santa. Tell me about that. What was that like?
Okay, well, this was awesome because, not everyone's into the Zoom thing. Let's be real. A lot of my customers are manufacturers, and it's not their vibe. A lot of them are still coming they're still there. They're still coming to the facility to work. So what we do is we set up a whole series of stations, fun stuff all decorated with Christmas decorations, and all the attendants are elves, and people get to drive through, get fun treats like hot chocolate and donuts, and then they get to see Santa. There's Santa's elves giving out presents. It's just a wonderful experience. I have seen all the images and the video so far, and it just looks like people, they're coming, they're dressed in their Christmas best. It's smiles all around. It's a wonderful, wonderful affair, And you wouldn't think for, a 15-minute experience that it would mean so much. But I mean, at this point, any little thing means so much.
Anything does, and we're all looking at our holidays differently. Now, when you look ahead to your holiday, what are you looking forward to, Dawn?
My holidays?
Yeah.
I am looking forward to sitting in front of an open fire with my family and my new dog and just, relaxing, getting over this hectic, crazy Christmas season, as usual.
I can't think of a better way of polishing off this year than with a new dog. That was a good decision, Dawn.
Oh, I'm a dog gal,
Good for you. Good for you. Okay, now we asked you for your favourite holiday song. You've requested that we play Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande. Why did you pick that song, Dawn?
Because my two beautiful children, Audrey and Asher, especially my daughter, loves Ariana Grande.
That's a good enough reason for us. Here it is. Love